see anything, alright? Just a little accident, and I'm just cleaning it up. Let me get our little friend down for a moment. Oop. You know, being a night guard is actually rather difficult, and I'm trying to move a bit slowly now, because I don't want the clanking of these ears to disturb you. Or alarm the toy variants. They're pretty good at finding people like me, because I tend to have a bit of a reputation in this part of the world. Ignore the little ear, but anyway. As I was saying, I have a bit of a reputation as a cleaner. Now, our little friend Ernie, he was snooping around, and we couldn't have that, because, honestly, if anyone finds out about half the stuff going on here, the business is going down, and I'm going down. The ear does that a lot. I apologize. But anyways, pleasure to meet you. This is your new job as a night guard. I'll give you a little rundown. Essentially, what we're going to be doing here is managing the Pizzaplex, or the pizzeria. I don't know the terminology because the games keep changing it once in a while. Now, to be honest, the animatronics tend to get a little freaky at night. Like, not the good kind of freaky, like, I mean more like the type where they'll, like, enjoy pulling plucks of your hair, strands of it individually, until every nerve in your body feels like it's about to explode. And, you wouldn't want that. Not to mention the fact that they'll be stuffing you into one of these suits. And, speaking of stuffing into suits, our little friend here, right, he's gotta have to disappear. Just for a little bit, you know? Like, honestly, all these health inspectors are so nosy. Can't the little old bunny like me have a little freedom of his business? You know, my partner and I, Henry, paid good money for the land here, and all we have are these lawsuits and all these regulations to follow. Come on, it's the 1980s, who cares? So what if a kid is lost in the ball pit? So what if this guy's little brain bit off? It's part of the show. You know, what's a good place without a good story, you feel me? So, like, what's the point of always having these, like, sanitized, all these, what are frankly normal things, right? Who wants normality? I like a bit of chaos to mix things up a little. Well, going for the fact my daughter got a bit too nosy in my business as well, and then the ear does it a lot. Yeah, she got a bit nosy, and a little accident happened, so I'm just here to have nothing else left to lose, you know? Wife, same thing happened. My brother, well, actually, no, I mean my son, right? My son. I have two boys, and they're both as dense as rocks. One of them because he got his frontal lobe bit off, and the second one's a bit dense because he put him in the position to lose his frontal lobe by grabbing with his mates and putting him in the mouth of my Croatian. You know, I made it, so that's on me, but still, you don't put the head of your brother in the mouth of something like this. You don't do that because, you know why? The animatronics, they like to bite. Like so. Oh, I should not do that. I think the microphone got damaged a little. Never mind, it's all fine. So, now you know what it's like, right? Imagine my boy having his little head stuck in place like this. And besides the point. That is besides the point. Because, you know, life keeps going on and on and on, regardless of what you think and what you do. Until life doesn't, it just stops. And we don't know when that's going to happen, right? So let's not think about it too much here. My job now is to finish off a little rundown. And after we do that, we can get our little friend here and just stuff him into some other piece of trash. Honestly. If I'm being honest with you, right, I'm the co-founder, and all we do is steal. You've played Portal, right, that game Portal, even though it's like 20 years from now, technically the time setting. We're like Black Mesa. We just steal from Edwin. You know, the guy that made the Mimic? He made the Mimic, and we just wanted it for ourselves. We just took it. Because we're bad people. Look at me, like, this boy. That was me. I did that. I'm not even gonna, like, deny it. I bit his head off. I lured him in with, like, an Xbox. And just, and he's gonna be gone for a long time. But anyways, back to the point. This is gonna be, like, a bit weird because, like, your last job, right, on the other location, they have doors. We don't do that. We don't have any doors. You know why? I like to have quick and easy access to your body just in case. Well, you know Foxy. The fox that everyone loves, right? Everyone loves Foxy. Well, he's a bit of a habit of sprinting here. Like a maniac. Like a real maniac. And lunging at you at night. And we can't have that, can we? Because I quite like you. You know why? When you saw a man wearing a bunny helmet with a child between the jaws of its mouth, you didn't scream. You just watched. And I could use people like you because you are a valuable asset. Because me and you, we're monsters. We're werewolves in sheep's clothing. We just abide by the rules because the consequences. But sometimes a wolf comes out of its clothing at night and he sees a little intruder, a little vermin. And we like to deal with vermin as they should be dealt with. A swift, merciful, and come on. It's one child. Who's gonna notice? I have 3, and they're all gone. Except for Mike. He's still fine. But he's working at my other place, sister location, and he has a bit of a issue. He's kind of turning purple like me, but like literally, like his skin is turning purple. Like I'm just wearing purple. Like, see, my skin is perfectly skin-like. But he's like, his face is melting. And I'm like, are you doing cardio? You know cardio is bad for you, right? Like for your muscle development. The guy just sags, you know? He's like saggy. I think he keeps saying stuff like, Father. And he doesn't say anything else. And it has like a weird purple tint to his eye. And he's like, has like robotic movements now as well. You know, this thing's actually pretty painful. There's like a nail here, not a nail, but like a screw here, and on the other side, and it's very painful. If I just do this, ow, it's like not the sharp bit, but like, you know, the other bit that's just into my skull. Ow. There's like 2 on the roof as well. These take a little bit of like plastic here. You put your jaw and open the mouth and just like, yeah. Pretty cool, right? You know, just because you work here, I'll give you a little gift to help you. You get the Freddy Fazbear one. Now, that's usually good enough, right? But I would like to say that it doesn't work on Foxy. So, and there's also one more thing that I would like you to know. There's a little music box at the children's play area. It was installed as a security measure a while ago, but it tends to get pretty active at night. So what I recommend is wind it up. You can do it remotely even, but just always wind it up, because God knows what that thing will do to you if it wakes up from its slumber. You know, it will rip you limb to limb. There's something weird about that thing. It's like supernatural. It knows when there's a monster nearby, like me and you. So like, if you have a cousin or something that's like pretty normal, like well adjusted, maybe you can ask him to come along and just like get a crowbar and just beat the living hell out of it out my hair. You know, like the things I love them like fully finished. I like to fix the stitching up, and like the fur is a bit messed up too, and like the screws onto my brain is a bit of an issue. So like, yeah. And that's besides the point. So yeah, that's everything, I guess. Oh, there's a flashlight. There's a little balloon boy. You know, that little kind of looks like a stain, you know? Like, they have these marvelous creations like Bonnie, Freddy, Foxy, Chica, and then there's just Balloon Boy. It's like a little pimple. I didn't design it. It was just there. It was cheap, you know? Like, it just stands there, but it loves your batteries. It wants your sweet, succulent, double A battery. And you have to just be careful, right? Put on the Freddy Fazbear thing, it will help. Now, usually, the flashlight works against most things. If you see Foxy or Mangle down the hall, or in the vents, flash it, like a lot. They have like epilepsy or something, they can't handle it, they hate it. And for most cases, just use the mask like this. They can't recognize you. They think you're one of their own. Like, the body, I think I'm like pretty fleshy or something, right? But they don't notice. It's just the face. Even the eyes, you can show the eyes. They don't really have that good of a software, if I'm being honest. But anyways, yeah, I think we're almost done here anyway. I do want to get this thing off because it feels like I'm being hit in the head with a brick wall. But before we go, however, why don't we just learn how to stuff this thing into a suit? Okay. I can't turn my head fast enough, so I'm like looking for it. I'm like, is it here? Nope. Okay. Dear, oh dear, where did it go? There's a big pile of this stuff over here. If you get the joke, we're gonna stuff with like Hobbyfell, which is like stuffing for like plushies and stuff. That's a joke. But I lost the fluff, like a little bit of it, which I was gonna use. And now the joke's ruined. And I don't wanna die. Oh, owie. And here it is. This is what stuff feels like. This is what stuffing there for like 10 people. That is fucking hard to believe. Got 10 people stuffed in the like bodysuit. 10. Seriously, a little bit of inside. It's like I'm surprised that thing isn't leaking. You know, it's just like it's surprising how elastic the human skin is, right? It was bloating up like crazy. But it worked out. I'm not too ashamed of my craftsmanship. Like, it works. I mean, they smell really bad. But, we're eating pizza from like Chuck E. Cheese anyway. Their taste buds and nose are fried from all that cholesterol in your heart. Anyway, because Chuck E. Cheese isn't known for their quality, you go there to see people like me, but at the same time, you don't want to see me. But like Chuck E. Cheese is also pretty scary, like nothing bad happens there, but like still, like, I wouldn't recommend it at all. It's like at least the pizza here is good. Like I know because I control the quality, and I'm not joking around. He is really good. Like we use some very good cheese. Like it's handmade at our store, and it's like exquisite. Like it's good for food. You just start eating it, and I'm off the shift or something. It's just so nice. Honestly, you should really try it. Like after your shift's done, you should have a little bit, and I'll like cook you up something. Like, cause you know you're helping me out a little. And I owe you one. I really owe you one. Anyways, the salary. I'll be paying you a little extra for how good you've been to me. Not a lot, but extra. Like usually they make it like 15,000 an hour. Today, you're gonna be getting like 17. It doesn't sound like a lot, but like, think about it. I took a cheese pizza every couple hours. It would be able to afford. So, as long as you buy our cheese pizza, I'll even offer you 50% off. So like 2 hours a week, you get a nice cheese pizza. Maybe, if you want, we could throw in a couple of fries to it. But then I can't hear anything what's going on. The hand sensation feels so nice. I hope it's not good too. Now I have an eye patch. I need bleeding milk, as Markiplier would like. See? You just prepare and you just push it in. Like so. That's how we stuff it. I mean, in this case, it wouldn't be through the eye socket. Because I don't think a child could fit through that thing yet. Here. Now time for a little friend to go away. And I'll just stuff him down. But don't forget, redeem that cheese pizza token. Like, I'm serious. I got like a lot of goosebumps for all of a sudden, but like, it's really good. It's really good. I mean it. Like, seriously. I seriously mean it. Like, really. Eat that cheese pizza. It is exquisite. And you work here anyway, so why not take advantage of everything? take back the offer. I rescind it. It's like, if you're not going to use it, I might as well like give it to someone else. Maybe not him, because like, dead. But before I just give it to your cousin, because like, I'm serious, like, it's my life goal. It's like two. There's like this, and there's like people like telling people to try our cheese pizza. Like, honestly, like, I don't know how, like Domino's, Pizza Hut, they ain't got crud on the level of cheese we are cheesing up. Like, I'm literally cheese colored. Like, Wallace and Gromit? Wallace ain't got the level of like cheese love I do. Like, this is like exquisite, like a Swiss mountain type cheese. Anyways, I can feel like the screw going into my head. So, I'm gonna finish off now. I'll let you off the hook. He's not getting off the hook, like, at all. He's like, this is his forever home. Like, I'm gonna put him somewhere like that. Just don't worry about it. But yeah, he's gonna be going on a long vacation, and you're gonna be working for me forever, because I need people like you. Unless you got someone else, like a friend that's like equally as psychotic, but me and you are kind of a rare breed. And maybe old sport, I can take you under my wing, and we can go hunting together. We can wreak all the havoc we want. No one can stop us. No one can ever stop the one, the only, William Afton. And you, old sport, you, let us commence tomorrow. Anyways, goodbye. You're off the hook, and you can start your shift now. But seriously, eat that cheese pizza.